Hello, good evening. Welcome to day number 73 with a story called The Land is Divided. And my name is Mary. After this, God told Joshua to divide the land among the tribes. 2.5 tribes of another tribe had already received their land on the east of Jordan, which left 9.5 tribes to receive their shares. Judah, one of the largest, had the mountain country west of the Dead Sea, from Hebron to Jerusalem. Simon was on the south, toward the desert. Benjamin was north of Judah, on the east, toward the Jordan. And Dan was north of Judah, on the west, toward the Great Sea. In the middle of the country, around the city of Shechem, was the land of the tribe of Ephraim. This was one of the best parts of the country, for the soil was rich, and there were many springs and streams of water. And here, near Mount Ebal, they buried the body of their father Joseph, which they had kept in its coffin of stone ever since they left Egypt more than 40 years before. As Joshua himself belonged to the tribe of Ephraim, his home was also in this land. North of Ephraim, reaching from the river Jordan to the Great Sea, was the land of the other half of the tribe of Manasseh. The tribes of both Ephraim and Manasseh had come from Joseph. So Joseph's descendants had 2 tribes, as had been promised by Jacob when he was about to die. The northern part of the land was divided among 4 tribes. Eshkar was in the south, Asher on the west, beside the Great Sea. Zabulon was in the middle, in the mountains, and Naphtali was in the north, by the lake afterward, called the Sea of Galilee. But although all the land had been divided, it had not all been completely conquered. Nearly all the Canaanite people were there, still living on the land. Though in the mountain region they were under the rule of the Israelites. But on the plain beside the Great Sea, on the west of the land, were the Philistines, a very strong people. The Israelites had not yet met in war. Even in the mountain, there were many cities where the Canaanite people still lived, and in some of these cities they were strong. Years afterward, when Joshua, the great warrior, was no longer living, many of these people rose up to trouble the Israelites. The time came when the tribes of Israel wished that their fathers had driven out or entirely destroyed the Canaanites before they ended the war and divided the land. But when Joshua divided the land and sent the tribes to their new homes, peace seemed to reign over all the country. Up to this time, we have spoken of all this land as the land of Canaan. But now it was to be called the land of Israel, or the land of the 12 tribes, for it was now their home. And that was the word of the Lord. Now we come to our discussion questions. What did Joshua do with the land? Number 1, what did Joshua do with the land? Number 2, who else was living on the land? Who else was living on the land? Number 3, what was the new name of the land? Number 3, what was the new name of the land? Thank you for attending, and we'll be together soon in another story. May God bless us all. Bye for now.